Welcome to the Menagerie of Enlightenment. I'm Sarah, and today we are going to talk about the animal kingdom. Multicellular organisms make up the Animalia kingdom. These are creatures that consume organic materials, able to breathe oxygen, able to move, and reproduce sexually. Animals can have interactions with each other and the environment, eventually forming a food web. Even though humans are considered part of the animal kingdom, the use of the term animal usually refers to non-human animals. The website 6 Basic Animal Group states that animals can be categorized into 6 groups. The 6 groups are mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, invertebrates, and fish. We are now going to talk about the mammals. Mammals have evolved from therapsid reptiles that roamed the earth during the Permian and Triassic period, which occurred from about 299 million years ago. According to the Britannica website, therapsids first appear in the Permian period, during which they flourished and evolved into a number of mammal forms. By the time of the Jurassic, most therapsids were either dead or had evolved into primitive mammals. In our modern times, mammals have a few distinctive traits that separate them from the other groups. Britannica website states that mammals are any group of vertebrate animals in which the young are nourished with milk from its mother's mammary glands. Mammals also have hair on their body, even though some species, like whales, do not share that trait. Their lower jaw is also hinged directly to the skull instead of a separate bone. Moreover, mammals give birth to their young when they are alive and fully formed. We are now moving on to the birds. Birds are also vertebrate animals like mammals, except they can fly. According to the National Geographic website, quote, "Many can also run, jump, swim, and dive. Some, like penguins, have lost the ability to fly but retain their wings. Birds are found worldwide and in all habitats." Unquote. Unlike mammals, birds have a special part of their body that allows them to leave land easily. Their wings are built to allow them to generate lift in the air. Their main bone in their wings are hollow, and their muscles on their shoulders are attached to their keel, which is a special ridge of bone that runs down the center of their breastbone. We are now moving on to the reptiles. Reptiles are vertebrate animals that are covered up in hard scales or bony plates. The National Geographic website states that, unlike mammals and birds, they do not have a steady body temperature, and they rely on external temperature to regulate their temperature instead. For example, they cannot stay warm on a cold day, so they must find sources of heat from either a sunny spot or, for pets, a heat lamp. They are cold-blooded creatures with slow metabolism that lay eggs in a nest. We are now moving on to the amphibians. Amphibians can live on land and in water. According to the National Wildlife Federation website, quote, "Amphibians are the most threatened class of animals in nature. They are extremely susceptible to environmental threats because of their porous eggs and semi-permeable skin." Unquote. Amphibians have moist skin, have a double-channeled hearing system, green rods in their retinas to differentiate hues, and 2-part teeth. The Britannica further states that many amphibians usually give birth to eggs in standing water. After the eggs hatch, The embryos need to protect themselves from predators and find their own source of food while being vulnerable. Sometimes humans use amphibians as an economical solution to get rid of pests and insects. We are now moving on to the invertebrates. Invertebrates are the only creatures in the animal group that have their skeleton outside of their body. They usually act as a shield and provide protection against larger predators. They are small and can live on land like spiders and live in the sea like crabs or clams. The National Wildlife Federation website states that they are, quote, the most diverse and numerous group of animals on Earth. There are more than 140,000 invertebrates in the United States, unquote. We are now moving on to the fishes. Fishes are vertebrates that live in the water. Most fishes have a tail and fins. Moreover, there are many different types of fish that range from large sizes like whale sharks to a small size like clownfish. The National Geographic website states that some fishes give birth to young like whale sharks, while others like the clownfish lay eggs as a means of reproduction. Unlike most land animals, fishes usually use their home environment to their advantage and use their other senses other than vision to move around and find food. In the water, sounds are transmitted, chemicals are dispersed, and electricity can be conducted easily. Because of this, fishes use their hearing, taste, and smell to navigate in the water. And that is the end of the exhibition today. I hope you enjoyed the exhibition. For which animals are your favorite? Do let me know down in the box below. See you next time.